powerful action verb to boost your English fluency instantly. Intercede. Definition: to use your influence to persuade someone in authority to forgive another person or save this person from punishment. Example: the lawyer has tried to intercede on behalf of the accused man. Intercept. Definition: to stop and catch something or someone before that thing or person is able to reach a particular place. Example: the goalkeeper managed to intercept the ball before it reached the striker. Interchange. Definition: to exchange ideas or information. Example: the two companies have agreed to interchange ideas during the conference. Interconnect. Definition: of two or more things to connect with or be related to each other. Example: the internet helps schools to interconnect with international universities. Interest. Definition: to cause you to want to give something your attention or learn more about it. Example: the museum exhibit will surely interest tourists visiting the city. Interfere. Definition: to involve yourself in a situation when your involvement is not wanted or is not helpful. Example: bad weather may interfere with tomorrow's flight schedule. Interject. Definition: to say something while another person is speaking. Example: he did not want to interject while the teacher was speaking. Interlace. Definition: to join different parts together to make whole, especially by crossing one thing over another or fitting one part into another. Example: the designer may have chosen to interlace different colors in the carpet. Interleave. Definition: to put layers of flat pieces of something between layers of flat pieces of something else. Example: editors often interleave images with text in magazines. Interlink. Definition: To cause to join or connect together with the parts joined often having an effort on each other. Example, social media platforms interlink people from different cultures. Interlock. Definition, to fit together family. Example, the gears began to interlock perfectly inside the machine. Intermingle. Definition, to become mixed together. Example, different cultures often intermingle in the large cities. Intermix. Definition, to combine two or more different things or to be combined. Example, the painter chose to intermix blue and green shades. Internalize. Definition, to accept or absorb idea, opinion, and beliefs so that it becomes part of your character. Example, athletes must internalize disciplines to succeed in competitions. Interpolate. Definition, to add a number or item into middle of a series calculated based on the numbers or items before and after it. Example, scientists sometimes interpolate missing data in research studies. Interpose. Definition, to put yourself or something between two things, people, or groups, especially in order to stop them doing something. Example, she was trying to interpose her opinion during the debate. Interpret. Definition, to decide what the meaning of something is. Example, tour guides help visitors to interpret historical moments. Interrelate. Definition, to be connected in such a way that each thing has an effect on or depends on the other. Example, the documentary tried to interrelate culture and history. Interrupt. Definition, to stop a person from speaking from a short period by something you say or do. Example, please do not interrupt me while I am speaking. Intersect. Definition, to divide an area into smaller parts by crossing it with straight lines. Example, The roads intersect at the center of the town. Intersperse. Definition. To put things of one type in different parts or places among the other things. Example, the artist used bright colors to interpret patterns throughout the mural. Intertwine. Definition. To twist or to be twisted together or to be connected so as to be difficult to separate. Example, music and poetry often intertwined in cultural celebrations. Intervene. Definition. To become involved in a different situation in order to improve or prevent it from getting worse. Example, doctors quickly intervened to save the injured man's life. Interview. Definition. To twist together or combine two or more things so that they cannot be separated easily. Example, she tried to interview kindness into every conversation she had. Intimate. Definition. To suggest that something will happen or is true without saying so directly. Example, during dinner, he intimated that he might leave the company soon. Introduce. Definition. To speak or write before the beginning of the performance, program, or book and give information about it. Example, the speaker introduced the guest with great enthusiasm. Intuit. Definition. To know or understand something because of the feeling that you have rather than because of facts or what someone has told you. Example, she could intuit his feelings without him saying the word. Invade. Definition. To enter a place in large numbers, usually when unwanted and in order to take possession or do damage. Example, ants often invade the kitchen during the rainy season. Invent. Definition. To design or create something that did not exist before. Example, the scientist hopes to invent a device that could clean polluted water efficiently. Invert. Definition. To turn something upside down or change the order of two things. Example, The artist desires to invert the colors in the photograph. In next tutorial, I will bring you English words with meaning lesson. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icons to get latest videos notification and share my video among your friends. See you in future video.